Hi everybody, welcome to the review of the first week of the finals. First of all, I'm going to apologise. There is kids' music in the background.
Yeah, that's Daddy.
Yeah, that's Daddy. Yeah, there he is. So I got a little man helping me do the review today. So yes, unfortunately, there was one person got eliminated, which was me, thanks to some junk time antics by Rowan Marshall. We'll get into that in a second. And we have our 4 finalists remaining with our matchups ready to have a quick look at. So let's have a look at this week's games. Yeah, mate. What? You said Dad, what?
Yeah, W.
Yeah, that's you too, see?
That's you.
Yeah.
What is that's?
So let's have a look at the first game. It was the qualifying final to see who plays Sugar in the final. And it was Punters Paddock getting their best result for about 4 or 5 weeks, defeating Maltese Falcons. All their players were on song in this one. They were 417.5 to Maltese Falcons 362, their lowest score for about 4 or 5 weeks. So it was an absolute role reversal here. So with that one, so Maltese Falcons will go on to the elimination final next week, or first semi, or whatever it's called. And where Punters Paddock will go on to the second semi or qualifying final to play Sugar Daddies. Have a quick look at this one. Ben King was pretty good, up 27% and got 41 as a full forward. Yeah, King, yeah. Well, Harry Mackay only got 9 as full forward. Both Carlton full forwards weren't that great. Ed Richards was up 8%, got 34 as a half forward, and Tracy had to come in because Warner was no good, so his loophole didn't quite work. So Tracy came in, still got 30 points, but was down a little 10%. Both utilities got 95. Rosie just edging at 95.5. So Rosie was up 27%.
That's us.
Yeah, it's a horsey. Yeah, Punter's Paddock.
That's horsey.
And Cripps got 95 as a utility. Probably all due to the last quarter, actually, because he was phenomenal in that last quarter. And he was up 11%. Both rucks had great games. Big Gorney got 56, up 36%. So he's back from injury, obviously. So 56 for Gorn was fantastic. And Lloyd Meek got 46 and up 16%. For the Hawks, unfortunately, choked in the end, where Tom Green got the winning goal at the very, very end to put him up by 2 points. And as a midfielder, he got 53 points. Tom Green did, but he was slightly down. And Trelaw was also slightly down by 7%. He got 56. So both got still great scores, but they were slightly down in their projections. What are you doing, mate?
Daddy.
Yeah?
What is Daddy?
Can Daddy look at the screen? Daddy needs to see what he's talking about. Jordan Dawson was loopholed. He goes up 4%, got 46. And Dacos was slightly down 11%, got 49. Still a good score, though. Most of his work came in the first quarter or first half. Yeah, the horsey. You saw horsey today, didn't you? Sinclair. Sinclair. I can think about what it was. Sinclair got 51 as a halfback. Would have got 52 as a forward and mid. Coley did offer me a trade for Sinclair for Harris Andrews, and I said no. And I didn't even play Harris Andrews, so I should have said yes. Probably still be in the competition now.
That's my bigger.
And Stephen May got subbed out just before halftime, went off injured and got subbed out at halftime. And even up to that stage, he got 39 as a halfback, so he was on track for a massive score. Atkins got 38 as a tackler, up 4%, and Chris was slightly down, got 31 as a tackler, at 5%. So look at the optimised team. It would have been Punters Paddock still with the win, but would have been 445 to 412. King stays where he is, but Rosie goes to half forward, where Tracy and the Fremantle boys would have been in the forward positions. Dacos utility with Sinclair. The Ruck stay as they are. Newman would have come into midfield with Green. Chalaw's the follow with Crisp. Keane as the halfback with Redmond. And Chad Warner as the tackler with Tom Atkins as the optimised lineups of that one. So let's have a quick look at the next game now.
Sorry, Daddy.
It's alright, mate. The button won't work. There we go. That's alright. Alright, so let's look at the next game. It's Gods of Olympus, 4th, defeating Gators Pitchers, 5th. 381 to 356.5. Gods of Olympus were up 5.3, where Gators Pitchers was down 19.7. And as I said, Rowan Marshall got a goal with 5 minutes ago where he kicked it into the 50 and then ran off and then marked it again in the 50 and kicked the goal, and then got a goal, the very last kick of the game, which clearly gave Mick the win. But that's what happens. That's how it works, unfortunately. I did laugh at him at Shea Bolden as full forward and ended up being better than Curnow, but they both weren't that great. Gordon still got 37 as a half forward. He was down 21%, still got 37, so he was fantastic. Dylan Moore, the way he started, I thought was going to get a massive score, and only ended up getting 30, down 16%. Both utilities, I said, Marshall was up 3%, got 93, and the bot was fantastic, got 20 up 23%. Got one at 114.5. I think I'll retain bot next year. McInerney on the ruck got 36. At one stage, Mick complained that Rowan Marshall was in the ruck, but that means McInerney was getting all the rucks, or the hitouts. So I don't know why he was complaining. But he just complains about his team every week. And then Grundy, unfortunately, was slightly down 33 because Ladham's coming to the team, so he shared a bit of the ruck duties. Whitfield done what he wanted. Hawthorn just let him run free, and he ended up getting 36 or 38 possessions and got 64 as a mid. He wasn't being damaging, and in the end, GWS didn't win the game because Whitfield won the game because Danielson in midfield. So technically, he wasn't damaging, but they still won the game. Holmes was very disappointing. Started the game on fire, and then I think he only got 3 possessions or 4 possessions after half time. So he was very disappointing. Only got 37. Yo got loopholed in, up 21%, got 50 as a follower. Newcomb had probably one of his best games all season. Got 11 clearances, got 30 odd possessions, 54 as a follower, up 40%. Sicily was slightly down, 37. Zorko, I think I only touched it a couple of times in the last quarter, so a few of my players just faded out of games, which really cost me. He still got 54 though, still a good score. And then Hayden Young as a tackler, up 31%, and Nash was down, only got a few tackles, only got 20 points, and he was down 37%. So Godzilla getting the big win there, 3-1, 356. Optimised lineups, I would say probably wouldn't change too much in terms of the out result, but 431 to 394. Will Rioldi, 40 points as a full forward, and Hayden Young as a half forward, 45. But for me, it would have been DeGoey as a full forward and Zorko as a half forward. Utilities don't change, Ruckman don't change. Midfield would have been Newcomb in the mid with Goulden, and follower would have been Whitfield and Short, and halfback would have been Farrell and Andrews, and then Dylan Moore's tackler with Jake Stringer, who got 10 or so tackles. Amazing. That's that one. So Mick gets the win there, and will face Fenwick next week, whereas Punters Paddock will play Sugar. Have a quick look at some other teams, because Dash played his team and finally got his score of 420. Played the Footy-Wide team. Played the Footy-Wide team. See, the Footy-Wide team, some players that aren't picked got some pretty good scores. No, Rayner got dropped halfway through the season. George Harris wasn't even picked. Rivers stepped up. Durham. So the players aren't too bad. Whereas over here, Waterman got 46, Keys 35, Witts in the ruck got 62, Heaney's been down, Anderson got loophole 53, Ryan back to his best 73, and Drew at 40. Is there an optimised lineup there for Dash? Dash's optimised team will be 489. Look at that. Drew's the utility as well. Great score. Colvin McHurts in there. Keys the tackler. And Button should work better, Mick. And then have a look at Vossi, we've got 402. So both those teams would have been everyone but Coley this week. Sugar didn't do his team, but I've got a feeling Sugar's team would have been pretty good because I had a look at it. A lot of his players had good games. So we've got 402. So the Footy-Wide reserve side didn't score pretty shit, actually. Oscar Allen, 48. Danaher, 46. Brayshaw, 92. Cameron in the ruck, 46. Flanders was down with 41. But Parrish come back in and got 56. Power got 59 and Stills a tackler 34. His optimised lineup would have been 460. Danaher full forward. Flanders half forward. Brayshaw, ruck. Hewitt, 72 as a midfielder. What did he get? Parrish, Powell, and Nank as the tackler. So that one there. So that's the quick review. There's no optimised lineups. Obviously, there's no ladders. Next week's game kicks off. Who's the first game next week? Let me have a quick look at my ladder. Next week, round 22, Sydney Collingwood Friday night. Big gun, big one. It will be Sugar versus Collie for a spot in the grand final. They're both guaranteed to get their money back at least. And Fennick versus Michael for a spot to play in the prelim. So good luck to those 4 teams. Well done to everyone so far in the season. Well done to me, last year's winner. Unfortunately knocked out. But yeah, look, putting your teams in, and yeah, the 4 teams left. Who knows? Maybe we'll get a new winner this year. Collie and Sugar haven't won it yet. So good luck, guys. See you.